Hey, what's going on? Thanks for watching my YouTube videos. I really appreciate it. This is Chris Wicks. Today I'm going to go over some Jeffsjuice. They sent me a laminated business card, jeffsjuice.com. Jeffsjuice. You know, they only have a couple of flavors. Mother Custard, Flamingo, Arctic Rush, Fruity Balls, Sinful Buns, Granny Rush, and Ruby Rush. Now, I went on their website, and they actually had Poo Poo Panda and Pyomai, which didn't make the business card. So I'm not sure if they're not carrying those anymore or if they're just not pushing those anymore. The Sinful Buns and Granny Rush are not on their website. So I don't know if I should feel special or confused or what. But I got both of these. Now we're going to go over Granny Rush right now. And then I got Sinful Buns. Now I'm only going to cover Granny Rush right now. Granny Rush and Sinful Buns only came in 12 milligrams. So the nick is a little bit higher than I'd like to. And you can see that the color difference is a little different than lighter nick that I go with, like a 3. The 12 seems a bit heavy. So my experience may be a little different based upon the fact that I don't vape 12. But for the sake of reviewing, I'm going to taste a little 12 for you just to see how I do. Now, one good neat thing about this is it actually came vacuum sealed, both bottles together with the card and some confetti and everything. So I felt a little safer knowing it was vacuum sealed. These are plastic drippers. I've not seen these before. They have 0.8 mil and 0.4 mil on the bottle. Okay, so it's pretty cool. It's got a snub nose dripper. Man, plastic drippers. Haven't seen them before. White cap, childproof. Haven't seen them before. So this is kind of new to me. It's got the standard bottle. It's a different bottle than, say, my Zulu vape bottle that is a little different in plastic. Maybe you can see the different kind of plastic. Whatever. It's a Granny Rush, computer printed label, standard. That's where I'm at with that. So I'm going to go over it in just a second. Jeffsjuice.com, and just a simple website, lots of flavors, but they do explain the flavors. I was going to go and look up the flavor of what flavor this is. It's not on the website. Neither is Sinful Buns. So I'm relying strictly on my own taste buds here to carry this through to explain to you what I think the juice tastes like. Alright, you gonna trust me? See you in a minute. Alright, so I'm gonna just break it down and just let me shake it a little bit. And I'm going to put some on the dripper, 1.5, standard single coil. Usually what I do my reviews with. Sometimes I go lower, sometimes I involve multiple devices. But for the interest of time, and the fact that I don't usually vape 12, I'm a little nervous. It might be a little bit too nick heavy for me. And I might just rate it accordingly, you know. Just don't want to be too harsh, but I want to be fair and honest. So Granny Rush, I'm thinking either a Granny Smith apple, maybe Granny apple pie, maybe gonna figure out Granny Rush. Rush would be just a flow of Granny Smith apples. I'm not smelling apples or apple pie at all. In fact, I'm not getting much smell at all. Now, it's not a warming, even sensation. I don't even know what I'm tasting in that. I'm not tasting anything, to be honest with you. I'm going to take a drink of water. I don't know what this is supposed to taste like. Sorry. Alright. So far, no apple. No Granny Smith. No pie. See. Alright. I'm getting like a leathery smell, but I am getting quite a heavy tobacco smell. So I don't know if this is a tobacco blend. I'm almost getting like a dried out potpourri. You know that stuff that grannies put by the front door, that it's got a bunch of like dried up stuff and it smells like a nutmeg and what are some of the other stuff? Cinnamon, rhubarb, whatever, just a potpourri jar. So maybe that's what it is, but I'm getting a heavy tobacco smell to it. So maybe it's a tobacco-based vape. The nicotine is playing a pretty heavy part in this juice for me, as far as smell goes. Like wafts of cinnamon. Should be a little iffy. See how it goes.
We began with ambient gamelan music by New Zealand composer David Parsons from his 1999 celestial harmonies.
That's heavy. That's a 12. I used to vape 12.
Next, two hypnotic rhythm pieces by California musician John Iverson from his 1999 album.
All right, so it's coming across real spicy. A lot of nutmeg and cinnamon. It really just tastes like a potpourri, like getting some old lady's house. Maybe that's why it's called Grandma's Rush.
The Southern California electronic musician and gamelan scholar Lauren Norell was next, with a Japanese-based.
I mean, vape's okay. It's just really heavy. It's a heavier vape, like a cinnamon, and it's not my flavor profile, you guys. So I'm not. I can't say I'm 100% on this, man. I had higher hopes for this. I thought it was going to be something different. But maybe that's on me. I would just consider this to be like a spicy vape. A real, like a nutmeg. Lots of scratchiness in the back of the throat. In fact, I could feel the back of my tongue drying up. But I'm really not impressed by this, actually. It's not giving me anything I could go by as far as like, okay, this is what you're going for. This is what it tastes like. I just couldn't see why somebody would want to vape this. It's just, I apologize. It's just not something that I would vape. Now maybe if I added it just to a little bit to some straight vanilla custard. Let's do that. Let's put a little bit of that in my vanilla custard to see if it would be an accompanying vape. Something that you might be able to mix with something that you already have.
Finally, we invite you to visit the new Hearts of Space website at HOS.com. You'll find searchable playlists for all programs.
Now see, for me, that adds a nice mix to that already vanilla custard. So this would be a juice that I would add to another juice to enhance the flavor or to give a little bit more Nick Rush where I needed it. And a little bit more throat hit and full-bodied vape. Something more tobacco-y to a custard. And I think that the Granny Rush has potential to do that. But as far as just on its own, I can't see vape in that. But like all juices, it comes down to personal taste, and this isn't one of them. Apologize, Jeffsjuice. That's just how I am with my reviews. I try to just be honest. Yeah, I mean, getting like an old leather shoe or like a dried out old grandma, dude. It's not even, it's like Old Spice. I can't even explain it. It's not something I'd vape, though. This is Chris Wicks. Thanks for watching my reviews. Be safe.